here's a giant thank you to all my Patreon members. Your support is greatly appreciated. Alright guys, Nova Joe back again with another character profile weapon review. And you know, they all can't be good. And unfortunately, I have a stinker here, at least a stinker in my opinion. And that is the Penguin Brother. Alright, taking a look at his stats, he has a 4 for walking speed, a 5 for jump, and a 9 for SP charge speed. So, stat-wise, he looks really good. However, it's everything else that is lackluster about this guy. First off, his maneuverability, his sidestep. It's a spin. No big deal. Nothing. You know what? Let me just read the descriptions here. Just a simple dodge. Nothing else to say about it, huh? Be more penguiny. Look forward to that in the next game. It's a sidestep. It is nowhere near as good as the dodge roll, and it's just pretty much blah, pretty garbage. Next up is his support ability. Whenever I see turrets, I get excited. However, I wasn't too excited about this one once I threw them out. A sentry gun of MOA design. The effects on the bullets are just there to make it look cool. It sends out these little O-shaped blast, or these little O-shaped laser rounds that don't really have a lot of range to them and don't have they don't fire out very fast, so it takes a while for them to get to the enemy, and it's just extremely lackluster. Next up is the SP move. Now this is pretty decent. It's the Might of the Moai, a sentry gun that unleashes the true power of the Moai. It's got notable accuracy and range. It hits foes up to 500 meters away. The SP move is good, but you don't pick a character just because of their SP move, especially if you're planning on using this character for more than just their SP move, because you don't get to use the SP move very often. Basically, this is a laser turret that it's another one of those Moai statues that you throw out, but it shoots out a laser that goes up to 500 meters away, does a lot of damage. This is actually a pretty decent SP move. I'm going for the summer penguin look, cause Chile spans from near the South Pole all the way up to near the equator. As with other places, the borders expanded through conflict. I like to believe that when borders changed, things became more peaceful. Alright guys, let's take a look at the weapon. The weapon is called the Flash Shot Atacama 2. What to say about this weapon? Well, it does a lot of damage, 4,770 points of damage. Now, that isn't all at once. That's over time because this is a radioactive weapon. It fires out one shot. You have a 10-second reload. You only fire one shot, so there's no shots per second here. It's basically one shot every 10 seconds. And you got a 70-meter range. It's got an A+ precision. It's radioactive, so when it goes out, it does do damage to others in the area. An 80-meter blast radius. Multi-stage hits, 6, so it does 6 hits. Cannot defeat enemies. This is a sad weapon. Just extremely sad weapon. You fire out this grenade, so it doesn't even fire straight. You have to arc it. When it gets to its destination, it explodes, and it sends out 6 pulses, each one doing currently 954 points of damage. So it does like 6,000 points of damage. I don't know why it says 4,770, because well, no, I said that wrong. 9 times 6 is, no, that's 54. So yeah, it's about 6,000 points of damage. I don't know where they're getting the 4,770. But it is so lackluster. Shields will block it, so if anything has a shield, it will be blocked. It works really good in crowds, so if you fire it against aerial enemies or ground-based enemies, it will pulsate out and hit all the enemies, so it does do damage like that, but it's one shot every 10 seconds, and you have to arc it, and it bounces around, so you can't be pinpoint accurate with it. Let me just show you all this in action. Alright guys, here we go with the Penguin Brother. First off, he can run. L3, he can run like all the rest. Here's his L2. Then it's a 2-second reload before you can use it again. It's a really terrible evade maneuver because you don't get many. You don't get 3, 4, 5 that you can use in a row to help you like you can with other maneuvers. You don't even get the benefit of an ultra-fast reload like the dodge roll. No, you get to spin one time, then you have to wait 2 seconds before you can do it again. It's a really terrible evade maneuver. Now, guys, looking at the main weapon he has here, if you all remember, his main weapon cannot kill the enemy. It sends out a grenade that explodes and pulses 6 times, doing radioactive damage to any enemy within the, I think it was 80-meter range. And once it has done its damage, if it has sucked all the life out of the enemy, it will not kill the enemy. You got to have a backup character with you. You've got to use your Moai turrets to finish them off with. So you can't even kill the enemy with this main weapon. It's a very lackluster weapon, and it can really get you into some serious trouble. I need another teammate here. I don't see any popping up on the map, so this could be really bad. But anyway, here we go. Let's go ahead and, if I get killed, that's it. But let's go ahead and try well, let me just demonstrate all the other weapons first here. So here goes the main weapon. Fire out, explodes, pulses 6 times, and sucks the health right out of the enemies. As you can see there, it won't kill them. Time for the Moai turrets. Throw out all 3 of them, and they're okay, but they don't have a good range on them. So as you can see, the shots aren't even hitting all the enemies. They're like going out just a little ways, but they're not finishing off the enemy, which really stinks. All right, let's get close again so that these Moai turrets can actually hit the enemy. Let's spin out of the way here. See, look, they're not even hitting the enemy. That's what's terrible. They have very little range to them. All right, send that out. Pulse. See if I can get close enough here. Alright, send that out. Trying not to aggro the other enemies because I really don't want any other enemies coming at me right now. Alright, grenade out. Whoa, 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 whoa. There go 3. Alright, come on. Get that health. Run. Ooh, I am almost dead. There we go, there we go, there we go. Alright, let's run over here. Let's get this. Alright, we are almost there. If we can kill these guys off, we are going to succeed. Come on. Come on. Be able to get this SP move pulled out here if I can finish them off. Oh crud, run, run, run. You know what? We're going to run back here. And we're going to get the mech. And see if I can't get this SP move filled. So as you can see here, his spin takes too long to use. His turrets have next to no range. His main gun won't even kill the enemy. I don't even know if I can hit the enemy from here. Let's see. Nope. Alright, let's try to get closer. Alright, there we go. Alright, both of them gone. Time to use the SP move. Let's see if I can aggro some of them here. I don't think I got enough range with this weapon. Nope, I don't. Alright. Alright, we are locked and loaded. We are ready to go. Let's go take on some spiders. Alright, fire out the main weapon again. Is it close enough? Of course not. No way. But you know what? I have a 500 meter range with this thing. Let's go ahead and use the SP move. All right, here we go. The Might of the Moai. Here he goes. Look at that. Now the SP move is pretty awesome. He is not targeting the things that are closer. But anyway, you can see he's doing a lot of damage. A whole lot of damage. Oh, crud. Is he still working? I don't know if he's still working or not. I'm not gonna survive this. Anyway, guys, you saw the Might of the Moai in action. So, oh, crud, this is bad. Hell, oh, I'm done for. I'm done for. Anyway, guys, that is the extremely lackluster Penguin Brother. A terrible main weapon, won't even kill the enemy. A sentry, a sub weapon sentry gun that has extremely slow bullets and extremely limited range. And the only saving grace this character has is an SP move that has a great range on it, 500 meter range, does a lot of damage, but it's too stupid to shoot the enemy that's closest to it. Stay away from the Penguin Brother, guys. Alright, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like, please comment down below, and if you're new to the channel, please feel free to subscribe. And if you'd like to support the channel financially, you can by going to patreon.com/EDF Central. And I do appreciate those who contribute financially to this channel. Alright, guys, as always, take care, God bless, and keep on gaming. More EDF goodness coming very soon.